Hard to believe, but it got even crazier today at the Secret Service. The chairs of two House committees are calling for the replacement of the Inspector General, who has been investigating the Secret Service. In a letter today to the Inspector General, Joseph Cuffari, Benny Thompson, in his capacity as chair of the Homeland Security Committee, and Carolyn Maloney, chair of the Committee on Oversight and Reform, described, quote, Inspector General Cuffari's failure to promptly notify Congress of crucial information while conducting an investigation of the Secret Service's preparation for and response to the January 6, 2021 insurrection at the U.S. Capitol. Inspector General Cuffari failed to provide adequate or timely notice that the Secret Service had refused for months to comply with the Inspector General requests for information related to the January 6th attack. And the Secret Service has replied to my question, did Secret Service Director James Murray delete his January 6th texts? In an email reply to us, the Secret Service spokesperson said, quote, the only text messages on Director Murray's phone on January 5th and 6th were notifications from his alarm company at his residence. By policy, Secret Service employees are not to conduct official government business via text for information security purposes as well as government record retention. And joining us now is Jim Helminski, who served as Deputy Assistant Director of the United States Secret Service until 2015. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I want to begin with this issue involving the Inspector General, another turn in that road where suddenly the House of Representatives certainly has lost confidence in this Inspector General and wants him replaced. What's your reaction to that?
Well, that was an article by Carol Lennox, who obviously is the master of all things Secret Service, whether good or bad. My opinion on that situation is, when you read the article, it talks about that the Inspector General knew about other messages as early as December of 2021 that were deleted. And that was the cause of the expected removal of the Inspector General to another more neutral Inspector General. Now, if you look at that, this sort of brings Tony Ornato into a more question here, because it goes back to, you have to start asking the question, what about the Oval Office meeting on December 18th where the Stop the Steal actually began? And you see the text messages between Cassidy Hutchinson and Tony Ornato. Maybe that's where this investigation starts beginning.
I want to go to the issue of text message policy. So we learned in our response about our question to the director that apparently at the Secret Service now, it is against Secret Service policy to use any text messaging in your official Secret Service capacity on any Secret Service subject. Now, you were at the Secret Service when text messaging was actually invented, when it came into our lives. Did the Secret Service develop that rule while you were there?
Well, I don't know what their exact policy is now. But text messaging was a casual form of communications across a broad spectrum of agencies. When I read your media inquiry, and on one hand, it says that we have a policy, that strict policy of no text messaging. But on the other hand, they've identified 24 people, 10 of which that they said have deleted, erased messages. So what is it? Do you have a policy or you don't have a policy?
And so what would you suggest we should expect as this investigation goes forward on the text messages? What should we be looking for at the Secret Service?
Well, the Secret Service, the first thing that they should be doing is that their Secret Service legal department should be discussing with these 24 people, what did you text? Now, did you text on government phones? Did you text on private phones? Either way, it becomes part of the federal record. And, any way you look at this, Lawrence, it's not a good look for the Secret Service. Justice has been obstructed, whether it's been through a malicious intent or ineptitude, by not having strict policy for texting.